Because if you feel too good all the time, you're not training hard enough. If you feel too shit all the time, you're training too much. The goal is to be fast at racing, not fast in training.
Yeah. One thing you gonna learn about me, ain't nobody putting word like me. Can't drip, can't sauce like me. Ripping it up, I'm a major key. I am the one at the 2 or the 3.
Ready to do it. What's going on? We're back here at the sprint spot. We got Zac.
It's so cold.
It is freezing. We got the timers and markers set up. There's a lot of markers, it's excessive, but people don't know how to drive, so we're trying to protect the Beg's timers with the best we possibly can. So on the agenda, we got 5 15 meters, 5 30 meters. Zac does have to get to gym, so we'll see how much of that we actually get in, but that's the goal. And yeah, this is just Sprint Battles episode 1. I put up a video of us doing sprints the other day, asked who was faster. Everyone loved it, so now we're going to put up a video of every single sprint we do. How do you feel going into this, Zac?
Cold, first off.
So you sound weak mentally already.
Nah, I'm pretty happy, pretty good, pretty confident.
I feel warm, the sun's out, can't complain. Fingers don't feel numb at all. Mentally switched on, sharp. Woke up about 4 minutes ago. But we're ready.
Where you from?
Started as an East Coast vibe, now I'm going worldwide. We got this bitch going crazy. I used to take the Mazda for a drive, now I'm on.
Put the jumper back on.
Yeah.
405 like it's fuck you, pay me. We really sick of standing outside, had to push them all aside. It's what you get for trying to play me. I bet they make a movie when I die just to talk about my life. They need an actor to portray me. I got this motherfucker clear like an eye drop. I got elevator flow, I'm on a high top. I got little
I
something.
think I'm warm. I feel pretty good. Do a little bit of balance, 1 foot stuff. Get all them little muscles and tendons firing around the ankles and knees, so that we can be more efficient on the pedal. Something Zac hasn't done, so that's why I'm going to go faster than him. Your warm-up consists of, Zac?
Some manuals, riding my bike, some corner or some figure eights, some dynamic stretching, and knowing that I'll beat you. Yeah.
That was part of your warm-up?
That was, yeah. Sitting here, imagine.
11th.
Yeah, all 6 of them.
Yeah, and then 6 of your brothers and 6 of Mark's and 6 of someone else's. We'll go out on a limb here though and say that we both should be faster because this road is downhill and that road was uphill. But we're starting fresh because this is the actual sprint spot. The other day we just did over there, I forget why, but we did. So from now moving forward, we're going to be consistently here. So we know the marks.
I feel like it's super personal to see someone's handwriting.
Really?
Yeah, I feel like you know someone once you see their handwriting.
What's that tell me about you?
Yeah, just a little bit quicker, but yeah, we'll be right. We'll be right. Bit of a, just a little bit quicker.
2258. We'll take it. We'll take it. That's good. Now the goal is obviously to try and go faster, but we don't get upset when we don't go faster, do we, Zac? We do a little bit. But the goal of the timers is to keep the intensity high over all 10 sprints that we do because you're constantly chasing something. It's very easy to come out here to do sprints and you just kind of go through the motions and think you're putting in 100%, whereas when you've got times and a goal and something to achieve, you always put in way more effort. So that's why we're using the timers, keep the intensity high for Zachy before he heads off to Worlds. Well, we're both heading to Worlds, but I don't have to pedal.
Yeah, I'd much rather get 10 quick times than 1 fast time and be super inconsistent.
Well, that's the problem. A lot of people will talk about PBs at the track, but a PB doesn't mean anything if you can't do it 8 times, because that's usually how many laps you got to do on a race day, or 6, I don't know.
Useless.
How many there is anymore, but if you got 3 motos, a quarter, a semi, and a final, and you can only do 1 PB, and you do it in second moto, then that's not going to help you in the final.
Greatest second moto ever.
It's good to chase PBs, but I personally try and go for PBs on average. So like average of your best 5 starts for the night, or scores gives you your best 3 starts for the night, and try and get a PB on your average, not just a singular time, because then trying to match that multiple motos in a row at a race day is nearly impossible.
Quite.
How do we reckon he went? Oh no, he's not going to be happy with that. How do you reckon you went?
You know what? I did a little change something, and I reckon it was way better.
Nah.
What?
It was soft.
What? Bro, you wanna know what I did? I put my hands on the inside of my butt.
I'm going sub 2.250. And because pressure makes diamonds, I already know I'm going to do it.
If you don't, then it'll just be a useless sprint.
It's just smooth execution, connect to the pedals, done.
What do you say? Sub 225?
Hold it!
You know what?
I could feel that was a 2.23.
He's...
Was it?
I think so. The top one?
2.24! Oh, we smoked it! 2.24.
Oh yeah, this next one, I'm not playing around this next one.
2.242. When your body gets you to the fight, your mind wins the fight. That looked better. That looked much better. Oh no. He got the old glitcher. You were still sprinting, and I was like, oh, that was better for sure. And I looked down, and it was just still counting.
Bro, it's only me. That's crazy.
That's right. Crank up another one. By the way, as well, we're going back to 4 of each because we're running out of time already. Not bad. So everyone out there as well, most of you probably use sprint blocks as well. And this video isn't about how to use a sprint block, but quick advice, the goal is not to slam the sprint block to the back of it. I hear so many people talk about how they can't get the sprint block all the way back here. And that is not the goal. The goal is to start moving, and with any backwards movement, the sprint block will move out of your way, and then your reactive strength will get you off the block quick. So like when I do a really good sprint, the block goes like this far. Same with when I was doing sprints with Sean Dwight the other day, who is in fact the creator of the sprint block. Our blocks don't move back far when we do a good one. So don't make it a goal to pull your bike a kilometer backwards just so you can hit the bottom of the sprint block. It should only get to the bottom from the speed you pull back, and then when you get off it, it'll keep sliding. So try and move and get off the block as quick as you can.
FYI, not as easy as it sounds. That looked pretty good. Oh, I think it was his second quickest. Not bad.
That is consistency. A 2.242 to a 2.245, 0.003 different. That's what we like to see. We love that. And Zac's about to do a 2.310 or less. That's all we're accepting right now. One of Zac's problems is he doesn't get off the block quick enough. So he stalls his momentum by going backwards too far. So he's got to bring this knee in quicker, drive his knee forward and drive the pedal down so that he can get off the block faster. He's done it, that top one there. What do you reckon it was?
Oh, you took it away.
That was a good start.
Felt alright. I don't know. I reckon it was it was just above a 231. Just above.
What was the goal?
It was under. It was under, but there was a big clunk. I didn't feel.
Hey, what was the goal?
It was under a 231.
Under?
Yeah.
By how much?
Anything under a 231?
2.303.
Oh, let's go.
Good one to finish on.
That's a great. Alright, sub 2.4. Yeah, that's annoying. Oi, what do you reckon?
I reckon a 2.219.
That's crazy.
Oh! Sometimes all you need is a bit of mental intensity. I tell people at the track all the time, when they're sprinting through the bottom of the start hill and they say they're spinning out, I'm like, you can mentally think about spinning quicker and you can do it, because most of the time people just go through the motions. So sometimes you just got to get on there and focus on just driving every single pedal with everything you've got, because I guarantee 90% of the time you are not putting everything you got into it. We're on to the 30 meters now. What's the times you were doing the other day? What's he done? 3.858. Okay, maybe we got the times wrong. He did an 8:02. Because you're definitely not half a second behind. So maybe you did a 3.802 the other day.
What are we calling?
If you did an 8.58, 3.74.
3.741, he's called it. He thinks he can guess everything. Let's see if he's on the money here.
God's on my side.
Alright, 3.74. You're kidding. You know, that's what Jayce is. He says something, but he just gets away quicker. That's... I know. He's gonna try and guess like he's gonna think he's on the money there, but little does he know he's 0.1 quicker than what he just was. He's gonna give off his big old laugh. What do you reckon?
I don't know. 3.741.
No.
Oh! I underestimated myself. I'm just kidding. Me and Zac have friendly banter. That's why we're out here training.
He said it was friendly.
Because we push each other. But I'm pretty happy with that sprint. That's definitely quicker than what I expected it to be. But it's good. I like benchmarking because then it gives Zac something to chase. So.
Yeah, look, I don't want to get another 3.8. That's atrocious. That's actually embarrassing.
Oh, well, don't get it.
Yeah, I won't.
You know, you're the only one that can ride the bike.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, so maybe if you don't want a 3.8, then just don't get one.
Okay.
Go! That looked better. I said it looked better. He got a 3.793. He'll be happy with that. He's not in the 8s. That's a good sign. It's what we want. It's what we're here for. We're here for progression, and that is progression. 793. Good thing about timers, times don't lie. So, you know, it's black and white. You're either getting faster or you're not. It's that simple.
Let's see. Oh, yeah, okay. He's just got even quicker. 2.646, that's wild. Slower, quicker.
I don't know, because what we were talking about, how we were just talking about relaxing more and chilling, I felt slower, but I feel like because of that, the byproduct may have been faster.
Take a look for yourself.
Oh. That's consistency. 005.
Oh. He's a man of his word.
Consistency is what we chase. Let's go. Smooth and then rip in. Go, 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 go! He went 8.17. But it was a good sprint, nonetheless. It was only just off his time. So that's good. That's what the timers are for too. You can try, you can test, and then you can improve. All right, that was only just off. But you moved a bit too slow. Your movement was good, but you did it like instead of like kind of moving like 90, 95%, you moved it like 70%.
I felt it was so slow, so it was like
Yeah.
lethargic off the start.
If you do that quicker though, like I reckon all the time you lost, which was nothing,
Yeah.
was between the this timer and that first cone.
Last two for JC.
The goal is to get a 6-3.
6-3.
Yeah.
If we look at the trend, the statistics say you're on track.
The statistics say that if I can put a bit more intensity in my mind but keep my body as relaxed as possible, I'll do it.
Yeah,
Simple science, right?
You can't
try
do it.
really hard without trying really hard.
I don't reckon you will.
That's the sport of BMX. Get on the gate and be ready to just explode, but relax as much as you can.
Perfect. It makes all the sense in the world. Oh, he looked on. You can't. Guys, if you don't understand what Jayce Cunning, who he is, that's who he is. Jesus Christ. He knows it too. He knows it.
Dude, I know my body and bike after all these years feels like one. I can tell. Oh, yeah. I said it's 3 and it's a 2-9.
That's crazy.
Shell Woods will be loving this because we have this conversation at training every week.
That's crazy.
Done a 3.835. He's probably getting tired and he's got to go to the gym now, but he's a little bit clunky off the block now. You can hear it. You'll be able to hear it in the video. You can hear his bike go 0.835.
Yeah.
Could you feel it?
Yeah. See on the cards?
My goal in this one's just to beat my best. If I do a 6.28, that's all right.
It's happy. Take the little wins. Just a little bit off, but still consistent.
I will take a 3.632. 0.003 off my best one of the day, and that's like this far in a final gate, so it's irrelevant. It's basically identical. And that is what I talk about when getting PBs. If you can do times like that, then your average will basically be your best time anyway. Whereas putting out one super good time and then the other 6 you do way off, then that's pointless, because unless you can time it to do that gate in the final, then no bueno. The goal.
It's the goal. Just get a smooth one, this one.
Oh. That was a good session. I might actually go to the gym with Zac and do some training, but probably won't film it.
Oh, just nothing. Nah, no excuses. No excuses.
Mate, we can't get faster every session. How many times do we try to say this to kids? It's not the goal. Consistency over time is the goal.
We were pretty consistent today. Wrists don't like the cold. The metal's season up a little bit, but can't complain about that.
Remember, the goal isn't to get faster every day. The goal is to get faster for the races we're focusing on, and you gotta have your lulls in that. It's a rule of thirds I learned in training. Half the time, a third of the time you'll feel good, a third of the time you'll feel average, and a third of the time you'll feel crap. And that means you're kind of on the right schedule, because if you feel too good all the time, you're not training hard enough. If you feel too shit all the time, you're training too much. So rule of thirds, accept those bad sessions and work through them, because the goal is to be fast at racing, not fast in training. So you've got to remember that. Advice for the listeners out there.
Listen to Jayce.
That's what Zac does sometimes.
I try to.
Out to Niels. Thanks for the sprint spot. It's coming in great use. Probably the busiest street in Baringa now.